Just please.
Hello, happy Friday. Welcome back to the Box Clever Rehearsal Room. I'm Hyde, and I'm here with the company of Jekyll and Hyde. How you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah. So it's the end of the week. We've been working really hard, and we've achieved quite a lot. Jack, what's been your highlight of the week creatively, being in this room?
Highlight of the week. Creating the world. Creating the world. There was a moment where I think it just kind of clicked together, where you go from these random kind of abstract set pieces and boxes and props, and then all of a sudden, okay, I'm there. And it's nice for us to kind of find that. And we're halfway through the process. So I think that like the characters are beginning to show. We're going from kind of like cartoony first appearances to, okay, these are real people, real thoughts. And all that behind the scenes table work is done now. So now it's just all about getting up on its feet and bringing it to life.
Nice, awesome. Yeah, I've really enjoyed seeing you guys find all of that stuff. And what would you say, Jacob, has been the hardest or most challenging part of the week for you?
Definitely the physicality of it. I came in like, comfortable with my lines, and then once you start putting movement and everything in, it's like the lines, it's hard to connect the two together. And me and Coco have such a physical role. We're constantly changing characters and changing where we are in the space, and it's just remembering where everything is. But I'm very confident that once we just get it into our bodies and we rehearse it a lot more, like you're just going to need to keep doing it. The first time you do it, it's a little bit like, wow, it's kind of everywhere and you're just trying to remember. But once you get it into your bodies, it's absolutely fun. And I have every confidence.
Yeah, thanks. And Coco, finally, what is it like, this process of rehearsal? Like it's a thing we do quite a lot as performers, but I think maybe if you've not been in a professional rehearsal room, like it's quite a sacred place, isn't it?
It's a sacred
work. What's it like?
It's intense. It's intense because there's a lot going on at the same time, but it's fun. It's so much fun because you get to play and explore and learn more things. You might have a conversation about something completely relative and then come back to the process, but I think this whole process has been exciting just because we're building something from, not nothing, because there was a version before, but out of the three of our energies, we're building something completely new and learning more about the characters, learning more about each other as cast members and the director. You become a family, and this space becomes really sacred, really special, and you just want to bring your all in the game. You just want to bring your whole self into it every time. So it's something, it's almost like the rehearsals are part of the tour. I know that sounds really obvious, but I mean, like it's a different show itself. It's a show without an audience, and I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, I mean, currently, you may see in some of our videos, we're performing to like me and Pip, who's the boss, and Michael, the writer, who is popping in. So it feels quite quiet in here. I think you guys are creating amazing energy. But next week we're going to have some audience in, aren't we? People watching a bit of our rehearsals, some of the young people that come into the show, and that's going to be really exciting. Let's just finish with Jack again. What are you excited about getting an audience into this room watching us rehearse, and what's going to be particularly cool about that?
Feeling their reaction, feeling their breath, seeing what's interesting to them, because obviously we have our own set of like gags and what we kind of like reflex on that we think is cool or uncool, but being able to play off real people and look them in the eye and work with them like that back and forth in a real live moment, I mean, that's what makes the best art form, is that it will always change depending on the humans in the space and the makeup of the people that are sat in those seats. And so we're going to slowly build up until we're on the tour in front of 150 people or whatever, and then it'll be like, wow, we're in a real live auditorium.
Absolutely. So I'm trying to laugh and react for like a whole audience right now. I'm working really hard, guys. But soon, and it can't come soon enough, we're going to get some audience in here, and it will just help us grease the wheels, and so when we see you guys out on tour, we'll be feeling live and energetic. It's a real privilege to hang out with you guys this week. You've got an amazing kind of natural energy together, and the vibe's really good, so I can't wait to share it with some more people. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next week here on Box Clever TV.